Good afternoon, Mr. Charles. Thank you for coming into this classroom to talk to us today. I see you have a hive of bees here.
Well, actually, I've only got one frame of bees. In a normal hive, there are 10 frames like this. But I couldn't bring the whole hive today because I don't have a glass cage big enough to keep them. But I do have a glass cage for this one.
Would you mind if we asked you a few questions while we look at them?
No, I like to talk about honeybees.
Why are honeybees important to our world?
Well, for two reasons. First, they make honey, which we enjoy eating. In this country, honeybees make 200 million pounds of honey a year. That's a lot of sweet food, and that's good. But that's not the most important thing that honeybees do. They pollinate a third of all the food that we eat. For example, without honeybees, you wouldn't have apples, oranges, you wouldn't have cucumbers, many other vegetables. You wouldn't even have hamburger, because the food that the cows eat, which provides the hamburger, is pollinated by honeybees.
What is different about a honeybee and a hornet or wasp?
Honeybees are beneficial, and they're vegetarians. They only eat nectar from flowers and pollen for the babies. Wasps and hornets are predators. They actually eat other insects, and they don't do any good work. They basically live off of the good work of other people. And yellow jackets, for example, will try to invade a honeybee colony in the fall and steal their honey. So, we don't like that. There's also a difference too. When a honeybee stings you, she has a barb in her sting that pulls out the venom pouch, and she dies. And so she's very careful not to sting you unless you're threatening her sisters, which she will give up her life for. The other insects, wasps and hornets and yellow jackets, they don't have that barb. They can sting you multiple times, and they will.
Why do people enjoy keeping honeybees?
Well, first, we like honey. That's why people originally got involved in honeybees. Farmers actually now have to rent honeybees to pollinate their crops because about 25 years ago, a parasitic mite was introduced into this country that actually killed over half of the bees, all of the bees in the wild. And as a result of that,